This project detects if someone has been sitting for too long. A pressure sensor under the chair sends signals to the Arduino Uno. When a person sits, the system starts a timer. If the person remains seated for a long period of time without standing up, a buzzer and LED activate as reminders. An LCD screen displays the sitting duration and warning messages such as time to stand up or good job when finally the user stands up.
Number 1. Arduino Uno. Function: the main microcontroller board that acts as the brain of the circuit. Role: reads the analog signal from the pressure sensor, FSR. Processes the signal to determine the pressure level. Controls the outputs, LED, buzzer, and the LCD display. Number 2. Pressure sensor. FSR or force sensitive resistor. Function: detects the amount of pressure or force applied to each surface. Operation: when pressed, its resistance decreases. The Arduino reads the corresponding voltage change through an analog pin. The harder the press, the lower the resistance and higher the voltage reading. Role: acts as the input device that measures how much pressure is applied. Number 3. Buzzer. Function: produces sound alerts. Role: activated by the Arduino when the pressure reading crosses a set threshold. For example, it might beep when the force exceeds a safe or preset limit.
Number 4. LED. Function: provides a visual indicator. Role: lights up when the FSR detects a certain pressure. It may be used to show the status, for example, of no pressure detected on pressure above. 5. LCD display. 16 by 2 IC2 LCD. Function: displays information text such as the pressure value or status messages. Role: shows reading like force and status. The IC2 interface allows it to communicate with Arduino using only two data lines, SDA and SCL, simplifying wiring. 6. Jumper wires. Function: provides electrical connection between components on the breadboard and Arduino. Role: carry power, ground, and signal connections. Male-to-male wires are typically used for breadboard and Arduino connections. How it all works together. When you press the FSR, it sends an analog signal to the Arduino. The Arduino measures the force value. It displays the reading on the LCD. If the pressure crosses a certain threshold, the LED turns on. The buzzer makes a sound. When the pressure is removed, the LED and the buzzer turn off.
The liquid crystal library is used to control the LCD screen. The numbers inside the parentheses 12, 11, 5, 4, 3, 2 are the Arduino pins connected to the LCD. Pressure pin A0 reads the value from the pressure sensor. LED pin 7 controls the LED indicator. Buzzer pin 8 controls the buzzer for alerts. The sit threshold sets how long you can sit before being reminded to stand. The pressure threshold determines when the sensor detects someone sitting based on pressure levels. Is sitting keeps track of whether someone is currently sitting. Sit start time stores the time when sitting started. Current sit duration calculates how long the person has been sitting. Sets up pins for LED and buzzer as outputs. Initializes the LCD 16x2 display. Displays seat monitor for 2 seconds then clears the screen. Reads pressure from the sensor. If the reading is above the threshold, it means someone is sitting. If the person just sat down, record the start time and show sitting on the LCD. Calculates how long the person has been sitting. Displays the sitting time in seconds on the LCD. If sitting time exceeds threshold, LCD shows time to stand, LED turns on, buzzer sounds to alert the user. If sitting time is still short, the LED and buzzer stay off. When pressure drops below the threshold, the system knows the person stood up. If they sat too long, shows good job. If too short, show short break. Then return to waiting message. Adds a small pause to make reading stable. Let me explain on how our machine operates based on this flowchart. The system starts by checking if a person is sitting. If someone is detected, the LCD displays sitting, along with the elapsed time. While if no one is sitting, the timer remains inactive. As the person continues to sit, the system keeps updating the time on the display. Once the sitting time reaches the set limit, the buzzer and LED activate to alert the person to stand up. If the person remains seated, the buzzer and LED stay on as a continuous reminder. But if the person stands up, the system resets by turning off the LED and buzzer, clearing the timer, and returning to its waiting state ready for the next sitting detection.